Hello and welcome to the realm of Midgard. I'm Dew Mountain and this is episode 2 from our realm of, Midgard. Today we're going to be trying to, build the storage house in this space where I'm sort of standing. As you can see, we've got a big hole in this wall of defense, which we spent all last episode trying to get done. Not all of it, most of it. But yeah, so we're going to be trying to get that done today. But what have we been up to sort of between the episodes? Well, let me show you. Ooh. Ooh. Look at all these rabbits. Wow. Guys, it's not safe around here. Not safe for rabbits. Huh. Alright. So, as you can see behind me, between episodes we've been cutting down trees. Lots of trees. Well, 3 types of trees. We've got our dark oak, our spruce, and over there we've just got the regular oak, which we've been growing. And as you can see, back on right camera, we've been working away at collecting up not only enough wood to sort of use, but saplings as well to sort of keep this whole operation going. I got really sick of the mega oak trees keep growing, so going up about, I think that's 5 blocks, this is on the 6th, it really stops those oak trees just growing out of control. That's not all we've been doing though, no. We've also did a little bit of mining, and I've put in the chest over near the mining area what we've found. Let's have a look. So over here you can see we've got our mining cave where we go down and obviously do our mining within these little, if I can manage to climb up the little hill, head down into the little cave and do a bit of mining. Set up some chests over here just so we can sort of gather some stuff and not take up too much space because, well, we need a storage house built. And today, that's what we're going to be working on. So let's go over there and have a bit of a look. This is not off to a good start. I've already forgotten what I needed twice. Right over here, get some cobblestone. Bit of andesite, maybe a bit more cobblestone. Never can go wrong with that. Alright, let's head back over. So here we are back at the storage area, and let's sort of go through with what I'm thinking of how I want to lay this out. Now, originally, I had these little spruce sort of marking spots, and this is sort of giving me the rough guideline of where I want the storage area to go. Now, I'm thinking that I want it to have an entrance here sort of coming off of, the lag, coming off of the street up into here, you're in your storage area. But what I also wouldn't mind is having a little sort of cellar area under the build where we can hide them all, like the cobblestone, the andesite, and our stone, all that sort of extra stuff. And, oh, hello, was that Barfield? But what was your name? Come back, cat. Alright, that is all I say. Have a little sort of cellar area under the whole build where we can put the stones, the cobblestone, andesite, and whatnot. Then up here we can have sort of the more regularly used, a bit more of the woods and variants from there, stuff that we're going to keep coming in and going. And then we could maybe have a little second floor up here where we've got stuff that we use but not so often. So I think first off I'm going to have to move these chests just over there so they're out of the way. I'm thinking I've got to dig this down a little bit, and that should give us our sort of shell, and then we can work on a bit of the framework. Now it's starting to get a little bit dark, so I'm going to go sleep, and I'll bring you back in when I've got a little bit of that removed and those chests are all gone. Sleep time! Run! To the bed! Okay, so I've dug down a little bit, sort of given it a very basic sort of stony little bit of a floor. Just an idea. This is where I'm thinking I want the first level of the storage to be. Have a sort of a little bit of a step up into here. And then sort of a very similar height-wise there we'll give for this space, so we can get maybe, I don't know, 3 double chest stacks high wise, and then have a roof which will obviously be much smaller than this space and that space down there, but it will be enough space to sort of store all the items that we're needing and collect over the time, especially when we're wanting to sort of venture out into the nether soon and explore a bit more. So this will definitely be coming out really handy. I've been working around with a little bit of a floor design here, having the spruce planks as a 2 wide wrap around the middle or around the outside, and having the oak sort of in the center of it. Sort of early days for planning, but I think that's alright. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to slowly start getting to work to it and bring you with little snippets and sort of different thoughts that I'm having, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Whee! Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that time lapse of building up the storage house shell. It was a lot of fun making that, and a big thanks to Mr. Pro Ranger who came out and acted as our cameraman. We spent 2 hours together as I sort of built that up, and he, well, stood in one spot and watched. But we had a good little chat, big laughs and that sort of stuff, and yeah, it was really good fun and very appreciative of him doing that. We'll go over and show you sort of a rough look of how it all sort of is coming together and that looking there, but before I do, while I was making that, I came across something which had been left in my house for me. Well, two somethings. It seems as though Athika and Ranger had left me a gift. So let's have a look. Now, as you can see here, we've got a nice shiny diamond sword and a shiny pickaxe. Now, the Omega diamond shield was given to us by Athika. Much appreciated. Thank you, Athika. And the diamond pickaxe was given to us from Mr. Pro Ranger. So, open your eyes. I think that we're going to have to try and get them a little gift soon, because that was really nice of them and very appreciative. So, thanks, guys. All right, let's go and have a look at the. Let's go and have a look at the storage house. Nope, time to sleep. Okay, quick sleep. Alright, so as we come up a little pathway, well, as you can see, it's one of the bigger houses. But yeah, I think it's come up really nice. I'm really happy with, for the roof, I used two different wood types, so the spruce and the oak, and stripped the dark oak, and stripped them back, and I think that gives a really nice weathered look along that top there. We've got a nice sort of little garden patch happening out the front there, a little shrubbery. And yeah, so I have not done any of the interior here. It's all very plain, and in some areas we need to work on the walls again and have that all come together. So we've got our nice little cellar to sort of store all the stones in that sort of area. And now, can I climb up? Now, I know I said that we're going to have this as sort of a smaller area up here, but I've got a bit more space than I thought. And there's still definitely room to even go up a little bit higher if we need to. So that's alright. I sort of like these little window design of the trapdoors we got there. And yeah, I think this came up really nice. Still got to put the little roof trusses on there, but before we can do any of that, we need a few more resources. So I'm going to go gather up some wood, do a little bit of a mining session. Then we'll be back to do the interior. Wow, words. The interior of the storage house. See you soon. Alright, so we have finished up collecting some wood from the tree farm back there. We've gone for a little bit of a mining session. And now I think we have enough to start the interior of the storage house back there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, show you a bit of the idea of what I'm thinking for each floor, and then probably make a little cutaway and bring it back, and it'll be all nice and finished. But for now, let's have a look in this chest back here. So this is what I came across while mining. Good collection of sort of iron, redstone, a bit of coal. Now I did find 7 diamonds at the start, which then kind of reminded me maybe I should get myself a fortune or a silk touch pickaxe, which I found, or didn't find. I spent a fair bit of time collecting it from their XP little furnace that I've set up, and got it and found no more diamonds. It's always the way. I'll quickly show you though what I mean by the XP furnace if you don't know. Over here we have a chest, into a hopper, into a furnace, into another hopper, and into a chest. And this is all full. Now, as you can see, I'm just off of leveling up to level 29. If I collect half of this, up to level 30, almost up to level 31. Click this, boom, 32. Excellent, and it goes really nice being next to our enchanting table. Alright, so let's head over and I'll show you for each layer what I'm thinking. It does look nice though, doesn't it? That's coming along so good. This house is a little bit squished, so I think we might need to fix it up. Warning, villager inside. Well, what's he doing? Oh, there he is. Alright, enough distractions. Ooh, lag. Alright, so we come down here. As you can see, I've got nothing done with the walls. This wall isn't even stripped, and I don't have an axe. But let's move over some of these stairs and that, and a few of the blocks. With that torch. So let me give you a little brief idea of what I'm thinking of. So I'm thinking down here in the center, if we were to remove this, take this away. Thinking we might want to put in a few stairs, like so. Even gives us a chance to hide a little bit of lighting down here. Oh, put away my torches. Torch. Something like that. Nope. Something like that around each sort of section. We'll have a little bit in here, and then maybe, why am I punching it? Break this all the way. Ooh. No, that might work good then, because we can cover this all up here. Why have I got 2 bits of cobblestone there? It should be the stone. Something like that. And then I have a crafting table here. For maybe 1 or 2 of them, we could put in some, say 3 furnaces. Pow, pow, pow. And then we could make up, beautiful. Put in a few barrels. Pow, pow, pow. And ooh, maybe we should. Can we? Oh, we can. Peep the stairs in there, so we've got a little in break like that. And then if we craft ourselves up a few chests, maybe then we can have over in this section here. Build up a bit of a wall, sort of around here like that, and in these corners we just do a bit more of a planar, maybe recess it in again like this, and yeah, leave something like that. Now if we like that, I don't have an axe, so I'm going to quickly make one. Did I make one? I did. Oh, Xbox controllers. What? Alright, and now for this big open area, I was kind of thinking, like, we come out along here like this. Where's my crafting table? Back down, we make a few of these, a couple of these. I think we sort of do a little bloomp, 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 and then bloomp, bloomp. And we have our chests just lined up like this a bit. Maybe we even bring that up one more so it's nicely in. Section like that, and sort of have it again here like this. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. And we'd have a few more. And then maybe here. Bonk. Just put a bit of a barrel. Sort of section that off. One there. Another one around here. And the corners in for a bit more storage. I've got to say though, I really do like how this roof is sort of coming up. It's really nice. And then up here, this is probably where we're going to just make the chest monsters. Boom. So here this will definitely just be like a boom, 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 boom. Boom, might leave a space for the window, and then another one again. So yeah, something like this where it's just going to be all stacked up. Might even put like we might even put some chests. So we do something like that. And have... I got any more of the trapdoors? I don't, but I do have that. So we put there, bam, boom. Boom, boom. No, that was sloping right. Yep. And then we've got spots for barrels over here. So this is sort of what I'm thinking for each of the layers. Ooh, it's getting dark again. And yeah, so I'm gonna go away, have a bit of a work on it, and then I'll bring you back to sort of show you the final product, and also finish connecting this wall, and yes, maybe do a bit of terraforming. Let's quickly have a little sleep next to this cat, who, well, was free. It's been there for a while. Alright, I'll see you when I've done a bit of work. Alright, so we have now finished the interior of the storage house. We've got all 3 levels in there with heaps of chests. Didn't quite realise how much wood I'd have to use, and had to go back to the tree farm quite a few times. But no, it's all done. I've also done a bit of terraforming from the back there, and as you also might have seen, we picked up a friendly little dog who grew up while I was building. And we found out that you can give a nautical shell to a drowned holding a trident, and he'll give you the trident. Nice. Alright, so let's go through now and have a look at the final finished storage house. I really do like how the sort of aging on the roof came out through the different woods, and even on that second level up there. Put in some of the spruce trapdoors to sort of give a bit of a lining around the entrance. Now I did move over where I was saying having these sort of rows of chests. Now I kind of like how the dark oak trapdoors, even though they look like chocolate bars, really nicely tie up, having in that bit of a wall built in. Added a bit of chains with some lanterns on them to have a bit of extra light. And head down to the cellar. Now, you would have seen in there that I was stripping this spruce wood. I missed one. And the barrel opened. I'm afraid to touch it. I don't want it to close again, but that's opened. And I'm going to kind of see how long that'll last before, Athika or Ranger bump it and it goes back to normal. But we've got the wall of chests down here for all of our stones, ores, and whatever else that comes in big bulk. I'll head back up and go and look at the final roof level. Oop, close it up. Now, we've got not as much storage because, as I said, this is going to be sort of stuff that we don't really use that often. It's nice to have around. So we've got a few sort of spaces in each of the corners, windows mirroring each side, and then a little table holding 2 chests up there. Bit of lantern action going on, and just sort of very basic, like sort of this little lift up with the roof design I've done. And yeah, all right, let's head over now and look at the terraforming I've done. I think it's come up all right. Let's have a look. So if we cross the river, we get a nice look at that sort of not quite cliff, but little hill that leads up to where the storage house was. And as you could probably remember, it was floating a little bit. And if we turn around, I think that's come up really nice, especially with those little dots of red from those sweet berry bushes. We've got some string on those sugar canes so they won't grow too high. Add in a bit of the vines, done a bit of the rocks up along the wall edge there, even put in some of the leaves heading down, so it looks like this is really overgrown and just sort of, it's not really ventured too much. But yeah, I think that came up really nice. Now, with that all said, that's it for today's episode. Really hope you enjoyed. It's been a bit of a long one, and if you've stuck around, thank you very much. I saw a comment on last episode saying that we need a name for our horse. We do. We also now need a name for our dog. So, any suggestions, just leave them down there in the comments, and yeah, we'll see what we can come up with. But yeah, thanks for now, guys, and a big thanks to Mr. Pro Ranger who did that cameraman action for the time lapse. Much appreciated. And until next time, have a good one, guys. Bye. You win this round, Oak. You win this round.